Hello everybody, I'm getting ready to do an oil change on a 2020 Hyundai Sonata 1.6 liter turbo limited. This is the first oil change, so here we go. Here's the oil I'm going to use. It's Castrol 0W20. It's for turbo engines, GDI turbo engines, and it's full synthetic. Here's the oil filter. It's a little bit different. It's a cartridge, and it comes with a new crush ring for the oil plug, an O-ring, and a plastic key that holds this filter in the cartridge housing. And the part number for this oil filter is 26350-2M000. You can get them at any Hyundai dealership. I got this one at O'Reilly's, and it was I think it was $12.50, but some of the dealerships you can order them online, $9.50 all the way up to $14. Some of them have free shipping, some of them don't. So anyway, let's get started. Okay, so I'm underneath the car, and this is the first time I've ever filmed anything when it comes to changing oil for any type of vehicle. So anyway, let's see how this works. So the first thing I'm going to do is remove this back access panel. It's plastic. And what it has is two 10 millimeter bolts. There's one back here, one up there, and the rest are push-pull plastic pins. So I've already done this, so I'm just going to unscrew this. And I've already loosened everything up. And this just drops down because I already have all the plastic push pins removed. So that just pops out, and the oil plug is right there, and it takes a 17 millimeter. Real easy to get to, so that's already done. So let's move back here just a second. Okay, so now we're up here to get access to the cartridge, oil filter cartridge. So all it has is two plastic push-pull pins and a little tab that you push right there. So basically, you pull these out. There's two of them. Pull them out, push that, it drops down. So right now, you have access to the cartridge, and there it is. I'm going to grab my 15/16 socket, and that goes on the end of that cartridge, and it unscrews, which I've already loosened. So all you got to do once you loosen it, just grab it and bring it down, and this is it. Hold on just a second. Okay, so here's the cartridge out. There's the filter inside of it, and it just screws in. It takes a 15/16 socket. I'm sure it probably uses about a 24 millimeter, but I didn't have one, so I just used my 15/16, and it fit on there perfectly. So the next thing you do is, all you do is you pull this pin, you push on it right there, pops out, you grab it, pull it out, there it is, set it aside, turn this over, and this filter pops out. Comes right out of there. So I just pulled it out of there, and there's the old oil filter. You basically throw this away because the new one comes with all this. And there's the new one. It's got a little O-ring right there, and you put a little bit of oil around that before you put it back in the cartridge. And just a second, I'll show you how that works. So basically, put a little oil around that little O-ring there, and then you just drop it back down in the cartridge. There's a little hole there on the left. You drop the cartridge down in there, snaps in place. Then you got that little plastic key which is that pushes through the hole, which is on top of the cartridge. You're all set. And then what you do is you take off this O-ring, which I already took off, around the cartridge, and there's the new O-ring, and it goes around the groove here. Real simple. And then you screw it back in. 35 pounds of NM pressure, which isn't very much. Put the oil plug back in. Fill up your car with oil. Right there. Takes about 4 3/4 quarts. You're all set.